First, we're going to find some spot in the countryside and do our oil levels. Naim says he's never been to this part of France. This is like the very northeastern tip. There's such a drop off there. Bonjour. I'm sure that would have been the moment that I just got to see this up close. Bonjour. Au revoir. Now, bonne journée to you too, dear viewer. I actually find the accent around here a bit easier to understand French in than I did back in France. Maybe they're softer spoken or they speak slower or something, but anyways, today we're off to Luxembourg, and after that, Deutschland. So a big old day ahead of us. Last night we stayed in Chimay. We only... Ooh, wow, what's that? We only stayed out for a couple of beers because we were just so tired from the 6 hours. Today's journey is 4 hours total. I think it's 3 hours to Luxembourg and then another hour to get across to the other side of the border into Germany. This town, Chimay, lovely little city. Lots of nice little places to go. I had a cherry beer last night. It was fine. I'm not eager to get one again, but it's nice to try new things at least once, right? Lots of Willys Jeeps going on around here as well, weirdly enough. There must be like a rental place, or it was the same guy going around, but it looked like different people each time. Also a lot of Harleys. Very loud Harleys. Like I think that we're kind of loud, but this is, you know, waking up all the babies in the neighborhood loud, which I just think is you know, it's not very good behavior. South Park does a great episode on it. First, we're going to find some spot in the countryside and do our oil levels because they traveled a long way yesterday. What, 404 kilometers, I think? A full tank. And a lot of that was straight roads at 80 kilometers, just for, you know, long bursts. So they deserve to have a little bit of oil. So let's do that. Tomorrow she'll get oil. So for now, onward to Luxembourg.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
I think we're just about back into France again. We're going to be crossing a tiny bit of France twice, I think, on our way from Belgium to Luxembourg to Germany. Crossing borders 5 times today. Is that right? 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Yeah, this is France. By the Ardennes forest. Ardennes, as it's properly pronounced, I think. Ardennes. I think I'm getting it. Yeah. Now I think we're in France. See. Naim says he's never been to this part of France. This is like the very northeastern tip. I, of course, have not either, but that's less interesting. It'll be a miracle if this little Irish flag makes it all the way back to Ireland. But that's character. Back in Belgium again, so that was like a half-hour sliver of France on the way. See, Belgique. These are some beautiful roads to ride on. Go on, go on. Yes, there he goes. Luxembourg in 500 meters. I believe the national language of Luxembourg, or the official languages, are German and French, I think. Willkommen aus Steinfurt, if that's the correct way to say welcome to Steinfurt. Yeah, welcome to Luxembourg. Bienvenue à Luxembourg. Willkommen aus Luxembourg. I'm not sure. A very subtle border again. There was just a little sign with an EU flag on it with Luxembourg written in the middle, and underneath it said 700 meters, so I thought I'd get my camera ready. Now, do you think this train track is used anymore? Welcome to Luxembourg.
I think so, yeah.
I just saw at a different petrol station a sign for Sans-Plon 98, which is like, you know, the premium, 1.6 a litre, so wow. We're definitely going to fill up with a tank of that before we leave this country. Of course, Humble Bullet can get all the way to Germany without having to tank up again, but we're going to do it anyways. Welcome to Luxembourg proper, as in the city. Mine used to do a lot of backfiring like that when I had the small exhaust on too. Ah, damn, Bonnie. Nice Bonneville back there.
What?
There was a nice Bonneville parked up back there. Yeah.
Grab a sandwich or
Yeah.
a place or
Sit down on a terrace so we can look at the bikes.
just go there then?
Yeah, just find somewhere. We're currently in Bonnevoie, which is not actually Luxembourg proper, but it's just up the road, so we're gonna go there now. We just had a quick lunch there. We're invaded by plenty of wasps, so emphasis on quick lunch. I think Luxembourg, the city itself, is a world UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is the right way, probably. To me, that seems like we just undershot the entire city, but we'll see. The architecture is superb. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. Wow. Don't know if you can see all that down there, but there's such a drop off there. So, welcome to Luxembourg proper. Gosh. Ah, we're in Paris now. There's the Eiffel Tower, or the Tour Eiffel. I think that's the train station. Very beautiful. Bonjour. Beautiful city, Luxembourg. I think I should stay here some night, some point in the future. But not on bullet. I don't like staying in big cities on the bike. I'd just be a little bit worried, you know. But if I was here à pied, by foot, that would be fine. But for now, tempus fugit, time flies, and we must get going to Deutschland, Germany, where we're going to Dillingen. A place close by. But yeah, this is a really nice place. I think exploring the city by foot would be the right thing to do, you know. By motorbike it's a bit big for that, or small, no, a bit big to be, you know, leaving the bike somewhere going off. If I lived in Europe, I think I would probably do something like that, but you know, a quick day trip. But when I have all my stuff here and it's this hot and stuff, it's I prefer smaller towns and sites where stuff can't get stolen potentially, you know. Not necessarily related, but tangentially I was offered some weed though, if I wanted it. I didn't think I gave off the vibe of someone that might be interested in buying some weed on holidays, but apparently I do, so there you go. Now, I didn't take any. I know that some of my older relatives will be watching this and they would judge me if I did. Can't be doing that. How would I be able to drive if I was high as a kite? Here is a little less inspiring than the ones we saw in the center of the city. Much more, I would say, modern and boring. And sorry if you disagree, but I prefer character in my buildings rather than corporate. Good luck to me. This is the biggest intersection I've ever seen. Good lord. Although, speaking of that weed thing, my hair has gotten really long. Maybe I give off hippie vibes. I really meant to get a cut before I left, but I forgot to because I thought it would have just been 3 weeks, so it's quite long now. Auf Wiedersehen, Luxembourg, the city. Hassle. This concludes your course on how to read the signs in Luxembourg in 2 different languages. The bullet wandering, probably incorrect way. That visibility. Nuclear. Still Luxembourg. Willkommen aus Deutschland. This is the border, this bridge. Yeah. Saarland. I think that's like the Große ist das immer im Kleinen. I'm not going to pretend to understand what that means. I think we have to pay this toll, unfortunately. But you know what? I don't know, something positive. I was going to say I'm going to have to switch from saying merci to saying danke. But no, we're back in France again. I forgot there's a tiny sliver of France that we're getting through before into Germany. I said the name a minute ago. I knew we were about to reach Germany once I saw all these BMW GSs around. There was also a big L mortgage on wheels going by, the R18. There's a beautiful sight on that hill. Maybe in the clearing of these trees. Yeah, wow. Schloss, castle, chateau, whichever word you want to use. Gosh. Beautiful, no? I love to see it. The language suddenly switched. What are you cross about, Deutschland? It's 30, sorry, jeez. Willkommen aus Deutschland. Properly now, I think. Oh god, not these kinds. Ah, my poor undercarriage. Thank god that Dakar Rally on the sun plug was done, because otherwise I'm sure that would have been the moment that... Oh, I just gotta see this up close. It's beautiful, no? The R65, I think, is it? Or something. Sorry, I just had to turn around. It's what? Oh yeah. Yeah. That was. I just had to turn around to see it, you know. We're this way, anyways. Oh, what I would give. No, it's an R250 maybe. I'm not sure. It looks to be a single cylinder. BMW, you bring out something like that in a modern engine, I'm buying it. As long as I don't have to take a huge mortgage on it. I think that's the 5th time I've said this on this holiday, but I'm not sure if I've included the other times. If I have, I'm very sorry, but oh man, there's just lovely vintage vehicles around here. Sorry. Anyways, welcome to Deutschland. I think we're about 20 minutes from our destination, and the battery is about to go. So, I'm gonna leave you here for today. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this journey across 5 countries, 2 of them being France, but it's been a fun journey. I'm almost sad that the ride's over, because it's, you know, it's really nice driving these roads. But tomorrow, well, this is furthermore where the whole surprise nature of the surprise tour is, in that I'm not really sure yet. I'd like to go down to the Black Forest. I'm not sure, because Naim and myself will be heading different directions. I'm not sure if that's tomorrow or the day after, but tomorrow would be my best chance to head south, I think. So we'll see. And if you've made it this far, I hope you have a really great day and an even better life. I'll talk to you after. Bye!
Hey, this is a Triumph T100 with a carburetor. Look at this.
You need to get
You need to get a Triumph.